Hello, CIT145. I made this video. Originally, my plan was to come to class, but I knew I wasn't feeling too well, so there was a chance that I was going to miss class because of me feeling sick. So, in retrospect to that, I have the questions that I want to go through. Um, there's like 20 some questions on the exam, so it should be pretty straightforward. So we'll start off. So the first thing is looking at question number one. This is just in Word format. It'll be on a blackboard, so it'll definitely look a lot different. How many times will the Steelers? How many times will Steelers will win eventually be printed? So we have the include here. We have the int main. Int I equals 1024. You have your for loop, and your printf. So what we're looking for here, you have answers 10, 11, infinite, or a program will show compile error. So the answer is 11. Um, and the reason being is in the loop, entering an expression is optional for the greater than equal. So if the composite operator. So if it ships the binary representative of the value by 1 to the right and assigns the resulting value to the same variable, the loop is executed until the variable is reached. So the next question is how many times is the pens are best printed? So you have this script down here, and you will be able to take this script and I guess you'll be able to take it and compile it on your compiler and run it and get your answer basically. So you'll have to write the code, execute it, and see how many times it runs. So it might take a few minutes, but it'll work. And the answer to this one is it's actually 1. Moving on, question number 3. Sorry, excuse me. What is the output of the below program? So you have this program, you have this switch statement, you have WVU, number 2 is WVU mountain errors, and number 3 is the default. In this case, the default is going to print. I guess I should have maybe took the WVU mountain errors and put it together, so that way if these two had printed, it made it a little easier to see. Here is predicting the output of the below program. So you would take this program right here, and you would do calculate what would run in there. Would it be even, odd? In this case, it would be odd. All right. Question number 25. Let's see here, or 5. Sorry. What is correct about the program? So you have this little script here. Is it the block is executed? The else statement. Is it that it is predictable as I is not initialized? In this case, it's the else block is executed. Number 6, what is the output of this? Same thing, you can run your program, you could kind of come up with what the output is. In this case, it's infinite loop. Number 7, in the following program, X represents the data type of the variable check. You have the program there. What would be your answer in this case? It would be the float. Number 8, in the context break and continue statements in C, pick the best statement. So you have a list of values down here. Break can be used for while, do while, loop, body, so forth. So you have a list of the 4. I only had 3 options here. I thought I had 4 options. Sorry. Let's see, the context break and continue statement and C, pick the best. All right, so it's the first one. All right, question number 9. Write an example of a switch statement using 3 case statements and a default by the. Let's see here. All right, well, that's the answer. I was going to write it out, but that's actually what I'm looking for. You don't have to. I forgot to take it off here before I displayed it. My bad. But question number 9 is write a code. Example switch statements using 3 case statements. You could write switch, whatever you want to call it. In this case, we did case label, break, case label tool break. I just want to see that you can write a simple switch statement or case statement per se. So that one, here's the answer right here. Forgot to take it out. Excuse me. Question number 10. Which of the following is correct with the respective jump statements? Go to, continue, return, or all of the above. So in a jump statement, you can use go to, continue. You can use all 40. So the answer would be all of the above. All right, moving on. Assume what size of an integer is a 32-bit. What is the output of the following program? So assume the size. What would be the output? Would it be 4? Would it be 8? Would there be a runtime error or a compile error? There would be a compile error if you ran this. All right, question number 12. Predict the output below. Assume that the size of the integer is 4 bytes and the size of the character is 1 byte. Also assume that there is no alignment needed. And the answer would be nothing is printed. All right, moving on. Number 13. What is the output of the following program? So you have that program there. Just read through it. And your answers are either 30, 20, compiler, or runtime error. It's 20. 14. Well, it's question number 14. So basically, I should have a question here. What is the output of this program? It's machine dependent. Number 15 is, I guess we need to come up with it. What is the output of this program? Look at take your program, run it, and your answer is that. All right, now here's the ones I actually have that you have to write. So number 16 is write a program that consists of a structure, a name for your structure, online news. So I'll come over here and copy and paste. I'll do struct, I'll call it online news, and then I'll do this, and then you can do statement here. That's all I'm looking for. Pretty cut and dry. So then I'll come down here, which you'll do go into Blackboard and just paste that in there. So number 17 is write a nested loop. So I'm going to do the same thing for nested loop. I'm just going to call it write set. I'm going to do struct. I'll say student. I'll do this, and I'll go just give it something char 25. For name, I'll say give it the age. Then I'll do struct, and I'll do maybe address, and then I'll do this here, and then once again I'm just setting up variable types. 50 for maybe city, 2 for state, maybe can't type work. Let's see, maybe 5 for zip code, and let's see here, what else do we need? Oh, so we need to get these guys here. That won't work. And then we need to end it. We need to end this part. And that would be an example of how to write a nested structure. So then when I come down here, we paste it in there. Number 18, create a program that has a main function named myFunction and a way to call the main function to print out you're having fun. Okay. Let's see here. Print out that you're having fun. All right. So let's come back here. We will say include studio.h. Say void. I'll call it my new function. Wow, what did I say I call it? My function. All right. See, I already forgot. My function right here. So this is going to be call. This is going to call your function, and then you're going to do your main. Oops. And then down here you're going to type printf. This is the main. All right, and then you're going to come down here You're going to do your function. You're going to say void my function. And in here, you're going to type F. Say, I forget what we said. We're having fun. Oh, you are having fun. And that is your program right there. Copy that. You'll paste that into the blackboard, but in this case, it's this. Number 19. Write a basic program that has a while loop. Anything that you want while. So basically, in this case, you could come up and write anything you want as a while loop. So whatever you have in mind, you can put it there. So I'll come back over here. I'll type in include my libraries in my example. You might have that one, but you might not have this other one, which is fine. Include page. You'll have int main, and we'll just do int. We'll make it pretty easy. Let's see here. Basketball equals 1. Then I'll come down here and say, wow, basketball is less than 5, maybe 55, I guess. Do that, and then I come over here and say printf basketball is now, and percentage %d, and I have that there, comma, and then our variable name, which is basketball. Then we come down here and say return 0, and that's it. These are short scripted programs. All right, number 20 is, does this print 2011? True or false? It's true. Oops. All right, what is last? All right, so last part, this one might be a little bit different, bigger. I think we did it in class, so I'm not gonna write it out scratch. So I'm just gonna copy it from what we did in class. Write a program, come up with something in reverse order. That is what you get. Like I said, I think we did this already in class, so this one will be a little bit bigger from what we wrote these little scripts. But this is pretty much it. This is the final exam. 21 questions. I can't think of anything else I was going to add to it. Maybe a bonus question here and there. But other than that, this is pretty straightforward. It'll equal 100 points. It shouldn't take too long to do. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. And have a nice Thanksgiving break. Thank you. See you in a couple weeks.